Okay, first of all, before we do anything, moment of silence for my nigga. For my nigga CP. Hey, got that nigga. Go on. Alright, so Thunder just traded CP3, Russell Westbrook, and some draft picks. Word. Okay, dope. That's lit. I'm excited. I messed up my Instagram live. I forgot to save it. I fucked it up, so now I gotta record this again. But anyway, let's talk about it. Okay, so first of all, how is this gonna look? I'm a little scared on how this is gonna look. Alright? I'm a little scared on how this is gonna look. Harden likes the ball hog. Russell likes the ball hog. Who's playing point guard? We gotta put Russ at point guard, right? Because he's more of a point guard. How is Harden gonna like? Who's taking the last shot? How are they gonna get along? I don't know. I don't have the answers to any of those questions. But what I will tell you is that the Rockets were already like the second or third best team in the West. Now they got Chris Paul. I see some people trying to say that they'd rather have Chris Paul than Russell West. That they'd rather have Chris Paul that they would rather have Chris Paul than Russell Westbrook? So there's no way they got worse. They obviously got better because Russell Westbrook is at least twice as good as Chris Paul. So they got better. As a Russell fan, I'm excited. I didn't really like watching him play on the Thunder and lose every year. I didn't really see how the Thunder were really going to get any better to where he can actually win. Now he has a chance of winning. Him and Harden low-key have the same game plan. They're both like 28, 29. Yo, they got to win now. Harden and Russ got to win now. Yo, if they don't win in like the next 2-3 years, they might never get one. And they both, you know what I'm saying? They both got the same game plan. I think they're both looking at it like the same way. Like, okay, we both already got these MVPs, right? We already did the stats. We got the stat line. We got the stat line. Now we got to get rings. We got to get rings. We're trying to be historic. We got to get rings. They got to come together and get that ring. Some people are saying, oh, they don't see how it's going to work. I seen Chris Broussard saying he don't like the trade.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Only thing I like about it is you got rid of Chris Paul in the deal. Executives, coaches, players, scouts last night, they like it. They all think the Rockets got better.
He doesn't like the idea of them playing together. There's a lot of Russell haters out there. I get that. I understand that.
I'm sorry. How's it going to work? Last 5 years, they both led the league in usage rate. Russ can't shoot. I get it. It's sexy. It's relevant, but it's a Hail Mary.
But what y'all got to understand is, this is the most important thing. Y'all got to understand. Everybody's talking about will it work, That only matters for like 5 teams. There's only like 5 or 6 teams that the Rockets are going to play that it even matters if it's going to work or not. It don't matter if it's going to work if they play the Bulls. They can beat the Bulls without them having it clicking, without it working. They can beat the Timberwolves without it clicking, without it working. The Mavericks, without it clicking. The Pelicans, without it clicking, without it. The Hornets, without it clicking, without it working. You know what I'm saying? There's a million teams out there they can beat without it clicking, without it working, just because their team is that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if Russell and Harden are playing good together against the Hornets. Nigga, they gonna bust their ass regardless. And the Rockets gave up nobody? The Rockets gave up nobody. They got rid of CP3 and they got Russell? What? Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's nutty. They still got Capella, Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, Russell and Harden? That's nuts. That's pretty nuts. I didn't even think Russell was going to get... I never thought Russell or PG was going to get traded. Now they're both gone within the same week. This is absolutely insane. Most importantly, before I forget, like mine, baby! Roll the clip! baby, we're less than 24 hours away, ladies and gentlemen. Less than 24 hours away from the drop of Like Minds. Okay, I need everybody who can, everybody watching this video who is able to support your boy, even if it's just one shirt or whatever, anything you can do to support your boy tomorrow at 12 p.m. Please do it. This will be the first, and this will be the last drop for Like Minds. So please be on the lookout. Please cop if you can. Saturday, 12 p.m. Western time. That is exactly 24 hours from right now, depending on when you're watching this video. But yeah, Saturday, 12 p.m. Like Minds, whole collection on sale. I need all your support, like on some real shit. Like, it really will make a big difference in my life and my close family life if you guys can support. So everyone who already supported with the pre-sale last week, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for real. And then everybody who plans on supporting me tomorrow, thank you for real. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, bro. It means the world to me, honestly. Like, I've been working so hard on this, and I really need this. But anyways, I mean, this is like best case scenario. As a Russell fan, like I was saying, this is like best case scenario. I didn't really like seeing him in the Thunder. I kind of wanted to see the Sixers, but the Sixers weren't even interested in him. I'd rather see this than the Heat. Let Jimmy Butler smash his little Colombian thoughts, his little Dominican, let him do his own little thing, and you know what I'm saying? Let him have his own little time in Miami, because he clearly doesn't want to win. He went there without anyone coming, without wanting anyone to come, so he clearly doesn't really care about winning. Let Jimmy just go be the man and do his little thing. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But the Heat would probably have been my second option, but I'm glad he's on the Rockets. I didn't think they were going to be able to pull the Rockets off. I thought it was at least going to take like a 3-man trade, but they pulled it off. That's lit. That tells you a few things. That James Harden, Chris Paul feud was real. That was real life. There was really a problem there. They had to get rid of him because of that. D'Antoni with Westbrook is sort of different type of play styles. We'll see how that looks. The Rockets like to shoot a lot of threes. Westbrook doesn't like to shoot a lot of threes. But if he just drives and kicks, with Harden driving and kicking too, I mean, I really don't. From my estimation, this makes for sure Harden and Russell, for sure, without a doubt, they're better than Curry and Thompson right now, and that's Thompson at 100%. That's Thompson at 100. Remember, I did the duos list. Can we pull up the duos list? Yeah, they're for sure on top of Curry and Thompson right now. Are they better than KD and Durant? I don't know. Paul George, Kawhi, I don't know. They could be. They have the potential to be. You know what I mean? There's somewhere in there. That 2, 3, and 4 is tricky. You can sort of kind of put those anywhere on top of it. It's tricky. But yeah, they're right there, man. They're right there. Rockets, who's the best teams in the West coming off the top of my head? Warriors are obviously going to still be all right, but it's going to be the Lakers. I see people trying to say the Jazz. Get the fuck out of here. The Jazz with Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell and Rudy the Jazz are not on piss. All right? The Jazz are not on piss. The Nuggets are all right, but they're not dominant enough, so the Nuggets will win. The Trailblazers are pretty good. Trailblazers versus Rockets will be lit. I can't wait to see the Warriors versus the Rockets. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. Cause Harden and Russell both want to bust Curry ass bad, and now they finally get a chance to do that. That's gonna be lit. And then obviously the Lakers. So yeah, this makes the Rockets one of, if not the best, second best, third best, at the worst team coming out of the West. It's gonna be nice. I'm a Rockets fan now. Before everybody gets mad, oh, you bandwagon and you No, I don't bandwagon. No, I'm a fan of players, not teams. I'm not a Rockets fan, really. I'm a Russell fan. Russell's on the Rockets. I'm a Rockets fan. Rockets, Houston. How we doing, baby? Houston, I love you, baby. Travis Scott, what's good, baby? I'm here, baby. So yeah, I'm a Houston fan, but not too much of a Houston fan. The main goal is still for the Lakers to win. Don't get it fucked up. Like, we still want the Lakers, like, yeah, okay, Brooklyn's good and Houston's good. That's all cool and dandy, but First, LeBron win. After LeBron wins once or twice, okay, then maybe someone else can. But first, I need LeBron to pull this shit out. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be pissed off if Kawhi Leonard wins again. I'm going to be pissed. I want LeBron to win this year, and I want him to win next year because his movie comes out next year. After that, anybody can win whatever they want to. You guys can win whatever you want to. But this year and next year, yeah, LeBron, that's all us. That's all us, big dog. That's all us. So, Russell, you're going to have to wait a few years. KD, Kyrie, y'all going to have to wait a few years. I love y'all. I can't wait to watch this. This is the most lit offseason we've ever seen in the NBA. This is the most fair the NBA has ever been. Even back when it was like Gilbert Arenas, Carmelo, Kobe, all these different people, LeBron, D-Wade, it was one person on each team, right? It was a lot of good teams, T-Mac, yada, yada. It was a lot of good teams, but it was usually one good person on every team. Now all of the best teams have two good players. So this is crazy. This could be the best NBA season we've ever seen before. Ever. Like, this could be the best NBA season ever, for real. Like, this NBA season is going to be absolutely mental. This gives LeBron a chance to show that he is the undisputed, undoubted GOAT of the league. Since everything's fair, no one can say anything when he absolutely dominates. So,
they both got something to prove. They're going to have an edge and an attitude with Westbrook and Harden. This is their chance to prove to the world that they're the best. I would not want to.
Well, you know, another thing that I was thinking is if they don't make this work, they're going to try and Carmelo Anthony Westbrook after this. Like, if he doesn't do good on the Rockets, because they already kind of don't like him in the league, right? Yeah. So if he doesn't do good on the Rockets, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, nobody wants to play with this nigga. They're going to try and DeMarcus Cousins, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to try and blackball him. So this is like damn near the last shot for him, honestly, because he's like 29.
Yeah, it's legacy time, like you were saying before.
Yeah.
It's about your legacy.
Yeah. Brad Windhorst reported that Russell and Paul George have been talking about getting traded weeks ago. So I think when Paul George said on his Instagram post, Russell Westbrook, you already know what it is, I think that was basically his way of saying, all right, Russell, now it's your turn to go get your trade on, bro. Go ahead and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? I think they both had talked about it. Both kind of wanted to get out of OKC because they just weren't sure if they'd be able to win in OKC ever. You know what I mean? So I think that's sort of why Paul George said that on Instagram, and then why Russell replied, like, you already know what it is, because they were both planning on, that's what was reported. They were both planning on getting out of there early. You know what I mean? Earlier than we knew. So, yeah. Damn. All right. Harden, Russell, Houston. Shit. Like I said, duos, they're in the top 4. When it gets closer to the season, I'll rank the best teams, who's going to come where, who's going to finish where. But yeah, that's most of the stuff I wanted to say. Chris Paul, 34. Woo-wee! I'm actually interested to see what Chris Paul by himself is going to look like. He's about to get exposed. Chris Paul by himself, he's going to get exposed. There's going to be some exposure going on for sure. Chris Paul by himself on the Thunder with no Paul George, no Jeremy Grant, no Russell. Oh, yeah, he's getting exposed. He's getting big exposed. Y'all about to see what I'm talking about when I say that nigga Chris Paul is trash. Watch. You gonna see this year. He gonna show you this year when he does nothing and the Thunder don't even make the playoffs. And then nobody gonna be calling Chris Paul no top 5 point guard after that. Chris Paul. How could I forget? Oh, yeah. Christopher. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, Chris, it's done, buddy. Yo, you're about to get exposed. But it doesn't matter because you're making $40 million every year. Plus the State Farm, probably another 10. You're making like 50 a year, so you're probably like, oh, I don't care. I'm making $50 million a year. These niggas ain't making 50 in their life. I'm making 50. You're right. I might never make 50. You're making that a year for being ass. You're the most overpaid player in the league. And this season, everybody's going to see it. I've been known. Them Houston fans, they tried to save your ass. They tried, oh no, he's not Stephen A. Oh no, he's one of the best point guards in the... No. This year, Chris Paul won't even be a top 5 point guard. He's about to get exposed. The chances that he goes to OKC and goes crazy, if he does that, I would be mind blown. I don't even give a damn about OKC this year, but I'm going to watch it just for Chris Paul. I'm going to watch it just so I can see what Chris Paul does. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch some of them, because not too many. I'm going to watch just to see how Chris Paul does by himself with a team of nobodies. OKC is thinking like, oh yeah, we'll get rid of everybody. We got $1 million draft. They even got rid of Jeremy Grant. They got nobody except Adams still, right? Yeah, that's all they got is Adams. And $1 million draft picks. Show them the draft picks. That's all the draft picks they got. They're like, oh, all right, we're about to do this again. We did it once. We can do it again. We're about to draft the next Harden and Russell and Durant and keep them all on the same team this time. No. Y'all understand how lucky that was? That y'all pulled that off? Ibaka, Durant, Russell, Harden, Jeff Green, all on the same. Yeah, y'all not doing that again. That's not happening. But I mean, what can OKC really do but hope? You know what I mean? What can they do but dream that maybe they can? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Okay, I mean, who got the better of this trade? I think the Rockets, because the Rockets are now ready to... This made the Rockets better. The Rockets didn't get worse. I don't know how anyone could... Like, Chris Paul versus Russell Westbrook 1-on-1. Are you kidding me? Russell Westbrook would dog him in a 5-on-5 game. Dog, like, come on. It doesn't even... Like, look at the fucking stats, bro. Like, this made them better. This made the Rockets better. This made the Thunder worse. I mean, if Chris Paul is obviously worse than Russell, then this made him worse. Yeah, the Thunder are about to do nothing this year. Is that everything? Is that everything I wanted to say? Is that everything?
They're talking about sending CP3 to the Heat. Heat, don't do that. Why would anyone even think about picking up CP? No. He's going to make $44 million in 3 years. 42 next year. 43 the year. Like, no, don't give him nothing. Miami, if you do that, why would anyone want him?